Welcome back to Turn and Burn UK. You have to excuse the voice, we've all been a bit ill this week, but we thought I'm trying to get back into the land of the living, and so thought I'd share this project that I've been working on. So the skull has come from Jack Anderson at Dundee Wood Turning. He produces these amazing skulls, which I was fortunate to work on one a few years ago to raise money for a Scottish mental health charity. Jack organised an exhibition and got 50 artists to produce a decorated skull in their fashion, and I think our skull raised about £200 for the charity. And a couple of years have elapsed, and I was fortunate enough to meet Jack. He came down to the Chestnut Weekender at Swindon last year, and he brought me one of these skulls. And his last words to me were, "Really looking forward to see what you do with it." And I've had it sat on the shelf at home, thinking, what can I do with it? And the time has come. So start off with pyrography, get doodling. I'm drawing inspiration from Day of the Dead, tattoos, Moorcroft china, a little bit of Art Deco and Art Nouveau, and just thought I want to make it really colourful, and so you almost forget that it's originally made from wood. So I'm adding some texture. You'll see that by the end of it, I've pierced it. I've added acrylic medium. I found that Golden Paint, they make a medium which is has little glass beads suspended in it, and it's great for refracting light. So you paint your design underneath, then put the medium on top, and the glass beads refract the light, so you can still see what you've painted underneath. But I also decided at one stage I was going to add some of my own earrings, so there's a pair of opal earrings sat on this skull as well. I just really had fun with it. So this wouldn't have been possible unless, say, Jack was kind enough to give me one of his skulls. I'm now torn. Do I keep it? Do I auction it and raise some more money? I really don't know. And I was very pleased with how it came out anyway. So this is a little later on. This is actually back at home because I've got my proper lighting on. So as I say, I've kind of partitioned the skull off a little bit and given it some borders. I've going back through and I'm just adding some shading. I don't like things to just be an outline that's coloured in. I prefer there to be the underdrawing and the undershading, and means that I don't have to work so hard with the paints. Get all the detail, all the texture. Every mark is leaving texture, and just means that the painting, when it comes to painting, it actually takes me hardly any time at all because I've done all the hard work. I just keep moving it, keep working on it until I'm really happy that Yeah, we're there. The skulls are amazing. Jack does a range of skulls. Some of them based on modern man, some are based on Neanderthal, and pretty sort of right up to Star Wars helmets. But attention to detail is phenomenal. So I'm just going around with some acrylic paint. These pens, but they lay down a paint. So a little bit more than just a Sharpie. You have to be careful where you put your fingers because you can spread this around quite easily. It doesn't dry as quick. And I'll also use some airbrush paint. I like the viscosity, it spreads quite nicely. I'm changing my mind the whole time. I mean, one stage I was going to do around the eyes and the nose, I was going to do gold. But I thought actually no, the contrast looked quite nice. I thought it had enough gold on it by the time I'd done the outlining on the top borders. At this stage I've painted the eyes but haven't put the medium in. I've got to actually video it. When I look back through the videos I couldn't actually find where I'd painted it, so I think I might have failed in setting one of my cameras off. And I thought, well, I'll have a little bit of fun and modernise it a bit. Let's add some grills. So, a little bit of fun. So he's kind of quite tattooed. A little bit rapper-esque. The face itself I thought looked quite tribal, circular with the texture added. And there you can see the opal glint in his eye. So thank you, Jack, for the skull, and I hope that gives you an overview of how I ended up working on it. And we'll be working on a new project soon. Thanks for watching.